What is up, world? What is up, world? What is up, world? You are in tune to the KnoItAllz podcast, and you got your usual suspects, my partners, the big homies. Tate Boy Fresh, what's popping, man? How you doing, man?
What's up, Mod? I'm good, man. Just another Sunday of my favorite things, man. God, family, football.
Yeah, hey, those are the greatest things in life, seems like. God, family, and football.
Got appreciation for them all. So just got done seeing my family off. So anybody wondering why we a couple minutes late, that's on me. Had to see off. Well, my mom actually staying, but my sister and husband and her kids and my niece and everybody was here for Sunday looking at football and stuff. My niece and nephew was here for the weekend, so it's been a long weekend for me, man.
Yeah, man, I know. But you know what? You're a great uncle, man. You make things happen. You make it shake. I appreciate you, bro. Big-G, man, what's up? How you do, bro?
You see, I given the big boo to the big trash Browns. We did some strange things for them for a little piece of change today, like I called already. We did a little strange things. I'm trying to keep it PG, but you know, we got SEXUAL with them boys today, like I told you we was gonna do to them.
Hey, Ma.
Yeah.
Remember yesterday Big G was at work. I think maybe it was Friday. We were talking about the YouTube rules for language and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a private talk with our boy.
Yeah.
Hey, I can spell it. I ain't say nothing foul. I just said we did something strange for a little piece of change to the Cleveland Big Trash Browns. Like I said, we was gonna do.
Look here, man. Hey, we like to thank you guys for coming out. Everybody who's in the chat already, make sure that you like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube and Twitch so that when we go live, you'll definitely get those notifications. Big G, talk to him, man.
Hey, man, listen. We are fast approaching 1.1 subscribers, and we got a new goal for the KnoItAllz. We do have a show coming to you guys soon where we have a giveaway for all of you guys supporting us getting over the 1K. But now it's time to smash the gas and do it what we need to do to get us up to 2.5K, 5K, 10K. We need your support. So continue to spread the word to every person that watches and follows the KnoItAllz podcast. Audio side, Google, Spotify, and Apple. Video side, YouTube. We appreciate the support on the channel. And you know how we get on every week for the KnoItAllz. Super chats are wide open. Make sure if you want to get your comment up on the screen, hit the super chat button. Give us a drop. Give us a holler. And let's do what we do on the KnoItAllz podcast, Mod.
All right, man. We'll be right back. And we are back. We are back, and we ready to get it popping, man. Look, we started this week off, man, with the Eagles going to New York to play the New York Football Giants. This game was crazy. I couldn't have predicted it at all. The Giants just really took it to the Eagles, man. They beat them 34-17. Tate, man, talk to me. How you feeling about this game, man? Talk to me.
I see how you paused real quick too, man. You was trying to think about what you was gonna say because you was gonna say something strange. I felt it in the soul, man.
Yeah, man. The Eagles, man, just not they looking discombobulated, disjointed and stuff, man. The offense, I know we had a discussion. I was kind of leaning top 7, top 8. Then he played a couple good first games. I'm like, he might be top 5. Talking about Jalen Hurts. But Jalen Hurts is just a winner. He's not a great quarterback. He's a good quarterback.
Tate, talk to me, Tate. I just asked G, and you don't know. I just asked him, I said, so are we willing to say now that Dak Prescott's a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts? Better at the quarterback position than Jalen Hurts? And Big G was saying big no. and I was saying Jalen Hurts is not a top 10 quarterback.
Well,
So you just said exactly what I said.
From a pure pocket perspective and team management, he is. But Jalen Hurts got a winning record against Jack. But Jalen Hurts might have better talent around him. I don't know. I mean, Jalen Hurts is a winner, but I'm just saying. I mean, he finds a way to win. But as far as how the game is played from the pocket, from the quarterback, he doesn't anticipate well. He doesn't anticipate guys being open. He doesn't throw with a lot of good touch. But the difference, so I'd say Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott's a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
But I say Jalen Hurts is better in the big moments than Dak Prescott.
Facts.
Yeah, I can hear that argument. It's a great argument because if we're the fifth, everybody be drunk. But my thought process is if Dak was on the Eagles, they would have won 2 Super Bowls by now, at least 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? He's just better. He's better at pre-snap. He's better at playing the position of quarterback, and it just is what it is. I mean, get this. Dak ain't never had no 2,000-yard rush. Never. The closest he ever got to that was Zeke. So I mean, but
I bet prime for prime, Amari Cooper was better than AJ Brown though.
Facts.
And Dak had Zeke. Don't act like we didn't think Zeke was like that when Dak had Zeke.
No, I said that. But when Dak had Zeke,
just because Zeke didn't get 2,000 yards, Zeke ain't Saquon, but it don't mean that Dak ain't had the pieces.
What was his record when Dak had the closest? When Zeke had the closest to 2,000 yards? Dak's record, he lost 2 games that year. You know what I'm saying?
But what they do in the playoffs, that's why I said
he won a game and then lost.
Better.
Yeah, he won a game and he lost. But defense, my thing is when it comes down to teams, and this is we got to move, we got to keep it moving so that we don't get caught. But I'm just gonna say, when it comes down to it, football is a team sport, and sometimes you win and lose by your defense, not just by what you do or that you lose the game. This man's better at playing the position of quarterback than Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is missing way too many throws. They're forcing the ball to AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, and offensively they're disjointed.
Bro, this is the deal. The offensive coordinator, Jalen Hurts, is missing Kellen Moore.
He's had 4 offensive coordinators in 4 years too.
He's missing Kellen Moore because their offensive coordinator you cannot have Saquon Barkley and consecutive games in a row rush 9 times, rush 11 times, rush 7 times. You can't do that. That is putting your quarterback in position to lose because that's the offensive coordinator not calling a good game for the Philadelphia Eagles. And the bottom line is they lost the game because they didn't call a good game. You can't have Saquon on his first 2 rushes get 19 and 16 and go away from him.
That did happen.
So you're putting Jalen in position to lose the game. So, but Jalen is definitely a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. The issue is, will they figure it out from an offensive standpoint, schematical standpoint? They have all the weapons and all the pieces. The bottom line is, do they figure it out? And this comes back to the head coach, Skoranek, the head coach for the Philadelphia Eagles. He needs to have a sit-down meeting because of his
Skoranek.
I guess I thought his name was Ben Skoranek.
No, that's not him. That's
who?
Another coach.
Ben Skoranek, the receiver for the Steelers.
Who the Philadelphia Eagles head coach?
I forget, but it's not.
But anyway, they have to have a come to Jesus meeting amongst the team. And the bottom line is this: if AJ Brown wants to be a guy, then he might have to leave the team. Because the Eagles are successful when they are a team. When they're a team, AJ's about AJ right now. That's the problem.
So Big G, let me ask you, and 2 questions. Number 1, do you trade AJ Brown? Do you get him off?
Depending on the value. Yeah, that's big pause. Big no diddy. But it depends on the value that you can get from him. It depends on the value. If you could get a very good defensive player, because also let's not forget, They lost 14 players off of that Philadelphia Eagles team from last year's Super Bowl. And a lot of their losses was the defensive line. They have been shown you can run the ball straight at them and punish them. Look what Cam Scatterboo just did to them, right?
That's my second question, G. Did he take a line before the game? What's wrong with Cam Scatterboo, man?
Cam Scatterboo,
he's very wild.
Cam Scatterboo is a football player.
Yeah.
If you look up the word football player in the dictionary, you're going to find a picture of Cam Scatterboo. He's a football player. So he does what he needs to do to put his team. He will sacrifice his body. He will do everything he needs to do. But the bigger question about the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants is the fact that the New York Football Giants have found a quarterback. Jackson Dart is dude, bro.
Yeah.
They would be 3-0 if they didn't have 5 turnovers against the New Orleans Saints. And Mon, I told you this off air, and I mean this. Let Malik Neighbors come back and get healthy, and them have a hell of a draft. Have a hell of a draft.
So Steve,
they're gonna be beastly.
Steve Lee asked you a question, and we got to move from this game. AJ for a third. Tate, you doing this?
AJ, moved in a third.
And prior move.
It's gonna take more than a third. It's gonna take more than
second.
a third.
It's gonna take
a second. And yeah, I mean, I would do him. They want move too. I'll give him up too, just because that's $12 million I can put towards AJ Brown's salary. Because Move had a catch today, but he's not necessary in offense no more. When you go 12, you playing. It even seemed like Connor Hayward is more favorable for the Steelers than Move. We can talk about that when we get to that game, but I would trade for AJ Brown. He's not going to be happy the amount of targets he get, but he'll give the Steelers. When you come to the Steelers, it ain't about your numbers. It's about the W's.
Correct.
About wins and losses. Correct. Smiles and cries. Hey, so the next game took place in London. The Denver Broncos were playing the New York Jets. The Broncos won this game 13-11. This was a baseball score, basically. Tate, talk to me about this game, man. I know you did. Were you up to see it? Did you get a chance to see some of it this morning?
I was watching my big trash fantasy quarterback, who I call 5.65. I don't know how many points he got me today.
We're trash.
The only thing I'm lucky about is I didn't have Justin Fields, my fantasy quarterback, playing against the Denver defense. Because Denver Broncos defense lit it up. What up, B Dirt? But yeah, man, I watched that game. Defense a struggle. I know I picked the Broncos in our pick 'em to win. On the other side with the homies, B Dirt just popped up there. I picked the Jets with the points. The Jets was getting, I think, 7.5, and I wanted to see them win outright, but they lost by 2, 13-11. So I won that one in that pick 'em side. So yeah, but the Jets might be up there with the worst team in the NFL. And Big G, you said it earlier. Aaron Glenn is bad. I know one time we thought he was going to come in and change him. I told y'all Aaron Glenn was not as good as a coach. They played from out front all the time in Detroit. Detroit scored 35 points a game last year. They had the lead. Go hunt the quarterback every week. All you got to do. Schematics didn't matter. We playing the pass. We rushing the passer. They can't stop nothing now. Tua carved them up. Slow death, slow cuts, 1,000 cuts. Bo Nix did the same thing today, even though they played better the second half. The Jets can't stop. Nobody can't get off the field. They keep going 3 and out. They might be the worst team in the league.
Is it their offensive line, Big G? Is it their line that can't protect? They can't protect Justin at all.
Justin holds the ball way too long. That's on Justin.
That's facts. Hell no, that ain't it. It's the issue is Justin holds the ball. Justin, like Tate said earlier on the 2-minute warning, Justin Fields is digressing. He's getting worse. He's showing that he doesn't have NFL quality to play quarterback. He's a super athlete. But the issue is the New York Jets, Aaron Glenn, all y'all that talked all that mess, Detroit's going to take a step back. Them coordinators was trash. Both of them keep losing games. They double trash. Both coordinators is super trash, bro. And the Jets ain't won a game, and the Bears ain't good.
They don't have to be trash. They just might not be cut out to be head coaches. But it's a big difference between being 2-2 and being 0-5.
It's
0-6 now. 0-6 now.
0-6.
0-6.
And Aaron Glenn should apologize to the team and turn this coaching thing in. That's malpractice. You line up and kick the field goal to win the damn game. You had less than 100 yards and you were in position to win the game.
Now, G, I gotta agree with you on this one. You played it to win the game, but man, you could extend the game. I mean, kick the field goal, bro. Like
kick the field goal, win.
Nick Folk don't got 62 in his leg. Nick Folk down there 62 years old. It ain't in his leg, and his coach knew that. That's the one good decision he did make. Now, did he make a bad decision when he wasted the timeout on 4th and 1, and then like they was going to discuss a play to go for it, but then come out and punt? You wasted the timeout.
Yeah,
that was a bad decision.
That's trash. That is true. That is trash. And listen, this is the killer part. Garrett Wilson leads the AFC in receiving. Don't have no quarterback. Yeah. Trade for Garrett Wilson. Get Garrett Wilson. Get Garrett Wilson over in Pittsburgh. I'll give you my first round pick.
I'll
give you my first round. Number one. Give me first. I'll give you the first round. Give me Garrett Wilson.
Because Garrett
I'm shipping him.
Then you talk about spending bingo money on receiver, Big G.
Hey, we got to do it. We got to do what we got to do.
I'd rather take my first round pick and draft me a controllable pay control receiver in the first round next year than get Garrett Wilson.
I don't give a damn as long as we get a Buckeye. I don't care.
Let me ask you a real question before we move on to this game, Tate. With Garrett Wilson in that lineup right now, do you think you win the Super Bowl?
We win the chip. You give me any Buckeye receiver in Pittsburgh with the current team we have, any of them, we win the chip.
My question is Garrett Wilson. That's my question. If
we win the chip.
Garrett on the lineup, do you win the chip?
We win the chip.
That's difficult to say. Difficult to say that you win a Super Bowl. I mean, but they definitely would be more competitive team. They'd be AFC Championship definitely, and another weapon. But I mean, I'm not getting my first round pick. Like I said, I'd rather just draft the boy out of either Tate out of Ohio State or the boy out of Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State, one of them, and I'm my first round pick, and I'm good.
Yeah,
but if G talking about this, but Garrett Wilson just got paid. He probably
yes,
about
yeah. But my question was a yes no question. So I heard the yes, and I heard the yes from G, and I think I agree. I would say yes, he's worth a first round pick in order for y'all to go ahead and complete the ultimate goal, which is winning the Super Bowl. The Seattle Seahawks went to Jacksonville. They went to Duval and beat the Jaguars 20-12. Talk to me about this game, my G.
Trash.
Don't know nothing about this game. I picked Jacksonville. They lost. I'm okay with that. So I know that's 2 losses for them now. So just another team the Steelers passed by. So I didn't watch any games that game or watch any of the highlights or nothing. I just know they lost. So I can't really speak from a knowledgeable perspective on that game.
G.
You know, Ma picked up a game with us, Tate, because he picked the big diabolical Seattle Seahawks. We don't know what the hell is going on from one week to the next. But I mean, no. We picked Jacksonville. We won the game. Ma, you lose a game because you picked Seattle.
Yeah.
Get back another game. Stay in the
Seattle
basement.
Won the game. 20-12.
Hey, but listen, let me tell you something.
So Ma picked up a game.
Yeah, Seattle won.
We picked Jacksonville, Big G.
We lost the game then, man. But let me tell you something, man. The Jacksonville Jaguars, I keep telling you, they're the Jekyll and Hyde of the NFL. But you never know what you're gonna get. They're like a Cracker Jack box, the prize in the middle. You never know what you're gonna get. They're like a Cracker Jack box.
I like that. The Cracker Jack, the prize is in the box. Now, prize in the middle a lot better than the prize in the Cracker Jack box. Jack.
Yeah, but bro, we don't know what you're gonna get out of them. Every week is something trash.
Hey, Ma, that kind of went over a Big G head, but
no, it didn't. I know what he's talking about. I just ain't feeding into it. However, you
ain't feeding into it. You the first one to talk about something is what? Spell it again.
SEXUAL.
Anyway, like I'm saying, you said you never know what you're gonna get from week to week with with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I think that's true. I think, until they establish some consistency, it's really hard to believe in them as a team. The next game is the Chargers went to Miami to play the Dolphins.
Fire.
Chargers get out of there with a victory, 29-27. Watching after the game and watching Tua in the post game press conference, Tua said people are missing from team meetings, and coaches are not making players take accountability. So, talk to me, man. Is this spelling the end for Mike McDaniel? Is this it?
They should fire him anyway. Dog, you go down and score, okay? You go for 2 to try to win and miss the 2. They get the ball back and go down and score. What kind of coaching is that? That's big trash. They should have been fired him, dog. Matter of fact, Aaron Glenn ain't got a loss, but the first coach in the NFL that should lose his job should be the Miami Dolphins coach. They should fire him today. He's not a good coach, bro. He's not a good coach. He does dumb stuff that makes them lose all the time. And here's another game. You get right to the end. They lost to the Carolina Panthers the same freaking way. They trash. He's a trash coach. Fire him today. He's got to go.
Tate, talk to me, man. The Chargers 4-2. Justin Herbert, 29 of 38, 264 with 2 tutties. Kamani Vidal, which was a good pickup for me. 18 carries, 124 yards. Devin H&A.
Hey, I cut him today, this morning.
Who?
Vidal, you didn't have him in our league.
Oh, no, I ain't having him in y'all league. I picked him up in another league.
Okay, yeah, I cut him. He's out of there. I needed somebody else, and he wasn't going to be in my line today, so bye-bye.
You better go get him now, Tate. You better go get him now.
I got 3 weeks. I got Hampton back. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, Devin H&A, 16 carries, 128 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tua had 21 of 32, 205, 1 touchdown, but 3 interceptions. Literally at this point, I think he has lost control of the locker room. And Big-G, what you saying is right. It's time. It's time.
He got to go.
It's time for him to make a change.
He got to go.
They got to go ahead and make a change, a different voice to the locker room.
You asked me, but you didn't let me finish. All Tua did was stick that knife in him, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He threw him under the bus on purpose.
Yeah, definitely.
Talk about coaches ain't doing this and that, and he calling people out. Tua, you might go with him, though.
Yeah,
facts.
Trash.
That's facts.
Trash.
That's trash. Do you think Miami is gonna have a fire sale? You think?
I hope to God. I hope to God we can get Jalen Waddle out of there. I hope to God we can get Jalen Waddle out of there with the quickness.
They need to. I'd rather Minka back than Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, we'll give you 4 for Minka.
Yeah, I'll take Minka back.
We'll give you 4 for Minka.
I'll give you 3 for Minka. Then
3?
It'll be over with because we got 3 of them. I give you 3 for Minka.
Oh,
I picked up Jalen Ramsey. I traded George Pickens for a 3rd, and I pick up Minka with the same 3rd. That's like, I'm winning.
That's a big fleece. Omar Khan, listen to Tate Boy Fresh. That's a super fleece. Get your fleece on, dog. Go get Minka up out of Miami, dog. Go get him back.
Get your fleece on, dog.
It's a super fleece. Get your fleece on. Get your fleece on. Get your fleece.
The Los Angeles Rams went to Baltimore to play the Baltimore Ravens. The Rams end up winning this game 17-3. Matthew Stafford, 17-26, 181, 1 touchdown. Kyron Williams, 13 carries, 50 yards, 1 tutty. Cooper Rush, ex-Cowboy, 11 for 19, 72 yards, 1 interception. Derrick Henry, only bright spot here, 24 carries, 122. Talk to me about, I picked the one in the middle, the 3rd one.
The Baltimore Ravens, the Ratbirds is dumpster juice. They suck. They are horrible. I repeat, they are horrible. I seen today. Well, Lamar Jackson might come back after the bye week. It ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter if he come back after the bye week or not. We still gonna destroy every team we play. They had to bench their backup quarterback. That's how their offense and defensive line is horrible. The Ratbirds is trash. They trash. Their offense, they have been known for years to be able to draft offense and defensive line. They have the worst offensive line I've ever seen them in the last 10 years, and they can't stop anybody in the run game. They cannot stop anybody in the run. Their offense and defensive line are horrible. They are horrible. It's over. It's over for the Ratbirds. Over.
Afton said the Ravens are a total mass unit right now. Agreed. Afton, talk to me, man.
Yeah, man. I looked and I believe at halftime or close to it, that game was 3-3. Next time I look up, it's 16-3 on the final score.
17.
17-3.
17-3. So they must score a touchdown. I can't keep extra points yet. But yeah, the Ravens, I don't know if Lamar Jackson can even save this.
Facts.
1-5. All Steelers got to do is win this week, and they got a good stranglehold in the division because the Bengals compete right now with Flacco out here throwing darts. And Baker Mayfield's my new MVP. I said Dak last week. Dak lost to the Panthers. Bake right now MVP.
Bacon.
Yeah, but hey, Baker cooking. But yeah, man, I'll say the Ravens in trouble, man. In trouble.
The next game we have is the Cardinals went to Indianapolis to play the Colts. The Colts squeaked this one out, 31-27. The game leaders, Jacoby Brissett, came in 27 of 44, 320, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Who saw that coming? Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, 22 of 32, 12, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Jonathan Taylor, 21 carries, 123 yards, 1 touchdown. Tyler Warren even had a touchdown this game. Big G, talk to me, man. How we feeling about this?
I'm going to tell you the most diabolical thing about the Colts game. Reported by Adam Schefter. During the Colts pregame warm-up, quarterback Anthony Richardson fractured his orbital bone when he had an issue with a rubber band leg. And cornerback Chartavius Ward collided with tight end Drew Ogletree and suffered a concussion.
So wait.
How can that happen in pregame?
Orbital? Or are you talking about?
They said quarterback Anthony Richardson fractured his orbital bone when he had an issue with a rubber leg band. Wow. And cornerback Jatavius Ward collided with tight end Drew Ogletree and suffered a concussion. How does that happen in pregame?
Wow.
How does that happen in pregame? That is diabolical, bro.
Pre-game.
That is diabolical. But the Indianapolis Colts keep winning because Jonathan Taylor is healthy.
Yeah.
The reason they win is because Jonathan Taylor is healthy. If Jonathan Taylor goes out for the Indianapolis Colts, they're going to fall apart. They're going to fall apart because he makes he stirs the pot. He makes it go. He's on a mission. I don't know if you can label him the comeback player of the year, but how Tate Boy-Fresh was talking about Baker's in the MVP running, Jonathan Taylor in the MVP running too. Jonathan Taylor out there balling.
He's doing his thug thizzle. Tate, man, talk to me, man. How you feel about this Indianapolis Cardinals game?
Well, it didn't surprise me that Brissett, because Brissett can be one of them gunslingers, man, and he's a bigger, stronger body back there that's going to get the ball out to his receivers, and Kyler Murray is not doing that. I had a feeling he played better than Kyler Murray has played because Kyler Murray is just a little short running back there, a little jitterbug back there, man.
Facts.
Jacoby Brissett will play in structure. He will get his receivers the ball. The offense will run better. Now, is he talent deficient because they top 2 running backs is hurt and they got some dude in there that dropped the ball at the goal line and shit? I don't know. But, yeah, so I picked the Cardinals in the other league. I picked the Colts to win, so I won that, but I also picked the Cardinals to cover the points, and they did. And so, yeah, because I knew they would be more competitive, man. I mean, that might be we need to see a quarterback switch on that team, perhaps.
You know, Marv got hurt today, too. Marv got hurt.
What happened to Marv?
He got hurt. He gets hamstring. Hamstring. He got his hamstring.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wow. So the next game is the Cowboys went to Carolina, and they lost 27-30 to the Carolina Panthers. This game was lost in the very end. I'll say what I said to G earlier. I said, the first thing is Jerry didn't take any interviews. You know, he loves getting in front of the camera and saying how this, that, and the third. He ain't taking the interviews. And you know what this means when Jerry didn't get in front of the camera. I can almost guarantee you something's about to happen, and that something is you're fired. Somebody somewhere is about
PSA.
to get
PSA notification.
It's definitely gonna happen.
But it's the big trash coach. I'm gonna let you talk, but it's the big trash coach. He was trash today.
Okay, so
he lost that game.
Dakota Rain, 25 of 34, 261, 3 touchdowns. Javonte only had 13 carries for 29 yards. George Pickens, an animalistic day, 9 catches, 168 yards, 1 touch. He should have had 2. He dropped 1. It's definitely hit his hands. Rico Dowdell, the former Cowboy, 30 carries, 183 yards.
Yeah.
Wow. Bryce Young, little Mighty Mouse, 17 to 25, 199, 3 touchdowns. Listen, football is a team sport, even more so than basketball. And I'm just going to tell you, I said this earlier on Cowboy Twitter because, I don't have no feelings about the Cowboys at this point. So, you can say whatever you want to say. But I said it on Cowboy Twitter. You need Overshown. You need Ravel. You need Carson, which 2 cornerbacks, a linebacker. You need to set Donovan Wilson down. You need to use one of them first-round picks. Go get you another one because your safeties are horrible at this point. Hooker being hurt was one of the blessings, but at the same time, you need to get some young talent in. Big G done told you. It's time for you to move out some of these old bystanders and get some new ones in there. And then last but not least, they need prayer and fasting. This thing don't come out except for prayer and fasting. You know what I'm saying? The offense is about to waste a banner year from Dakota Rain. This is just to be, CeeDee Lamb comes back. Now, the offense is about to get 100% better. The center, BB, is out. He's coming back. Tyler Booker is fixing to come back this week, right? CeeDee Lamb will be back this week. So the offense is going, Kavontae Turpin will be back. That you lost Miles Sanders for the year. The offense is about to get better, but it's no hope for the defense because they can't stop a runny nose. Big G, man, talk to me.
Y'all coach trash. That's the first thing I'm going to say right off the bat. His play calling in the fourth quarter was absolutely horrible. You don't, he's one at the, now how you just said that it's a team effort to win. Well, how come we ain't got that same love for Jalen Hurts? Because it's a team effort over there in Philadelphia. Your head coach is trying to make Dak Prescott a superstar. He's trying to make him win the MVP. You had a lead. Run the freaking football. They refused to do it. And then when the Carolina Panthers got it back, they ran the freaking football and won the game.
G, if you're getting less than 3 yards a carry, or you're getting right at 2 yards a carry, you don't run the ball.
You stay with it.
3 and out.
You stay with it. You running the football kills the clock, and you stay with that play calling as a coach. Dak threw the ball 3 freaking times. They got a 3 and out. Carolina got the ball back, and they went out and kicked the field goal and won.
He didn't
throw him.
He didn't throw the ball 3 times.
2 out of 3 he threw it.
They ran it. They ran the ball the first time, and they threw screens the two next times.
Correct. 2 out of 3 he threw the ball. The clock wasn't running. And they gave Carolina the position to get the ball back and go down and kick a field goal and win the game.
6 minutes left, bro. They gave him the ball. A normal team's gonna get the ball back with 6 minutes left. That's what's bad.
Dog, Carolina slow grinded on them, dog.
6 minutes. They took 6
Minutes off the
clock.
Rico Dowdell had 30 carries Rico Dowdell got 400 yards in 2 weeks.
But you hear what I'm saying.
He got 400. They slow grinded on you.
And look, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. B-Dirt said it. As the Bengals fan,
Kelly in the building.
As the Bengals fan, I'd like to suggest that the Cowboys look outside the family for a GM. Absolutely, but Jerry won't fire himself. And that's the whole problem that we have. And that's why I can't be emotional about a Cowboys loss. Cowboys loss is a Cowboys loss. Just is what it is. You can say whatever you want to say about the Cowboys, and it doesn't make it true. But at the same time, this is a banner year for that offense. And if you, look at how Pickens played today. Pickens was lights out. You know what I'm saying?
That's a move right there. You might not like to hear it, but go ahead and trade CD and then pay Pickens next year. You reset the clock. You get off some money. Hey, I can see a more big play connection happening between Dak and Pickens, even though Dak and CD good. CD a lot more underneath and stuff. You got a lot more, and you get younger. and you're gonna get cheaper because he'll probably make what CD making, but it'll be extended more out. You're not paying two of them. My thought.
And Pickett's gonna crash out
thought.
next week because all the targets he's getting, he ain't getting them next week. The crash out is on
Great
deck.
thought, though, Tate. Great thought, though, Tate. And we'll see. We'll see, Big G. You've been predicting it.
Look at what you can get for CD though, and get cheaper and bring in 2 or 3 players. What you get for CD?
You know
They
who
get
they're
two
gonna
round
trade.
first. They get 2
You
round
know who
picks.
they're gonna do that to, though, Trey. You know who they're gonna trade like that, though, right, Tate?
Who?
I'm telling you, Diggs is gone. There's no Diggs is
They ain't
not
getting no
going-
first round for
I
Diggs.
don't think nobody wanted to pay Diggs.
They ain't getting no first round for
You're gonna
Diggs.
get Diggs off. They're gonna get Diggs off.
For a 5th rounder.
Watch
For
what
a
I
5th
do.
round.
Maybe a 4. Maybe
Yeah,
a
4 for a 5th. But
He-
CD
he-
Lee, you get 2
he-
first.
He a high paid corner who take gambles. I mean, people don't want that. He had that one big season where he had 11 receptions. I
don't think he's healthy, by the way. Again, I don't think he's healthy. But moving to the next game, this is the one that would have me scared for today. New England Patriots went down to New Orleans Saints and definitely won that game 25-19. Drake May with 18 of 26, 261, 3 touchdowns. How impressed are we with Drake May, Big G?
It's Mike Vrabel. Let's go Bucks. Mike Vrabel then came over to New England and gave them an identity, bruh. It's Mike Vrabel. They run the ball. They play action pass you. He ain't letting Stephon Diggs all crazy with Cardi B. He got him acting right over there on the sideline, doing what he need to do, be engaged with the game. And they got a defense. Listen, it might be a changing in the guard in the AFC East. It just might, because they already done whoop Buffalo. They done already whoop Buffalo. So now they're half a game behind them. Buffalo, you better get your mind right. You better not go to Atlanta and lose. If you go to Atlanta and lose, you're going to be in some big trouble. You're going to be in some big trouble because New England, man, Mike Vrabel is a dog. Mike Vrabel is a dog, man. He's a dog.
So, Tate, what do you think about Alvin Kamara saying that he doesn't want to be traded to anybody, any place, because he doesn't want to move from New Orleans? And what do you feel about that? And the Saints being 1-5,
which is code for "Give me the F out of here."
Facts.
I don't gotta move. I don't gotta move home from New Orleans. New Orleans still gonna be home, but I mean, he coming up towards the latter years of his career, man. You want to compete. The Saints ain't gonna be good for the next 2-3 years.
Yep.
So, I mean, you don't want to spend. You 1-5, bro. I mean, you don't want to spend the rest of you could go be a valuable piece on somebody's Super Bowl run as a team if you get with the right squad. The right squad make a move for you. Now you probably got to give up a 3rd or 4th for him too. But if somebody at the trade deadline that want a nice running back that can both receive and rush the ball, you look at Kamara and he's just saying the right things because he's just like Giannis in Milwaukee. Giannis want to beat up out of Milwaukee in basketball, but he won't say it because he's a good guy. He loves Milwaukee, but he gonna wait to that trade deadline. Giannis gonna be out of there though.
So when is the NFL trade deadline, Tate?
November 4th.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
November the 4th.
Tate, we need to get a big fleece. We need a big fleece from one of them Saints wide receivers, dog. Let's get a big fleece. Let's get Olave.
I don't even want Rashid. Just give me Olave. We done.
Olave and Rashid. We need a big fleece out of New Orleans, man. I want one of them Saints wide receivers. Let's get a Buckeye over there. Let's get a Buckeye over there, dog. Let's get a Buckeye. Let's go. Wide receiver university, by the way, too.
It is. So
WRU.
Now we're here, man. Pittsburgh. The Steelers beat the Browns. The Browns came to Pittsburgh to play Pittsburgh, and they beat the Browns 23-9. Big G, stage is yours, man. Tell us about it.
I already done told you we done did something strange for a little piece of change to their mind. You couldn't even find Myles Garrett out there nowhere on the field. I told you what was going to happen to him. And listen, we lined up in that 40 formation. I told you, I said we was going to go 42 power, but they fooled him. Arthur Smith was in the bag, and he ran the play action, threw it to dang on Darnell Washington out there looking like Eric Green today, killing them. 6 sacks. Listen, man, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you, Yenzi, something right now. The Pittsburgh Steelers is about to do something real good this year, y'all. If we don't have no major injuries, the Pittsburgh and the national media with your big trash sales, disrespecting my squad every league, talking crazy about my quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, dog, we out there killing them. We are literally out there killing these dudes. The Pittsburgh Steelers is for real. We got nasty with them, man. We got nasty with them. Nasty.
Aaron Rodgers, 21 of 30, 235, 2 touchdowns. Jalen Warren, welcome back. 11 carries, 52 yards. And DK Metcalf, four catches, 95 yards, and a touchdown. Wow. That's a game.
Rodgers underthrew him. He should have had 2 tutties.
Hey, talk to me, Tate, man. How you feel about this game?
Big G. You spell out your word. Go ahead and spell mine out. Can you spell mine out? What I've been telling everybody for weeks.
Yep. RELAX.
Relax. Just like Aaron Rodgers told him in Green Bay. Steeler fans getting their boxers and bloomers all up in a bunch and stuff early on. Just relax. Today was the first day we had the entire defense back. They held the Browns to like 6-9 points until they only held them 9 points, but just like they did with Minnesota up to 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the defense is coming around. The offense is starting to play better. They're starting to scheme better. Jalen Warren looked explosively healthy today, though the Browns is the number 1 rush defense, so that explains why his numbers wasn't there. But I see things starting to come together. I see adjustments being made with the coaching. Arthur Smith called a good game. Terrell Austin, what the defense been doing since everybody been healthy? They've been balling out since the defense started with Minnesota. They've been giving up 12 points a game. What Minnesota scored? 16 last week and 9 today is 25.
Yep.
12 and a half points a game his last 2 games.
And
so,
getting turnovers and creating turnovers, that's a big thing.
And they gave away 3 today. 3 turnovers they should have had.
We had three interceptions should have had.
Yeah. So Claude said
6 sacks today.
Claude said, thanks for the super chat, Claude. He said, you say that every year, G, win a playoff game first.
Claude Bishop, my arch nemesis. I want to put you. First of all, take a lap, boy. Get to taking a lap. And you lucky, Claude. You lucky. Comment again and don't put no super chat behind it. You know where you're headed, Claude. You know where you're headed. Claude. Tay got me on. They won't let me put people in the matrix because of super chats. Ooh, Claude.
I just said somebody paid for a comment. You can't put them in there. They paid to say that dumb stuff. So, but man, I think the Steelers going the right direction. About win a playoff game. We see what happened. You tell me what team that does. Look. I want you to look at the quarterbacks we had last year. What's Justin Fields' record this year, Big G?
Super trash.
0-6.
The over.
0-5. Tyrod Taylor started 1 game, but 0-5. Yep. And what's Russ Wilson record since he got beat? Before he got put out?
He's still
a tie with a whole bunch of losses.
No, Russell Wilson is 0-3. He didn't tie nothing.
No, he tied the Cowboys 40-40.
We beat them.
Y'all didn't beat them. Y'all did not. Y'all tied the Giants and the Cowboys.
Packers.
Oh yeah.
Breaks, bro.
Oh yeah, they scored, but they scored 40-something on y'all, the Cowboys.
Yeah, but I don't care about that. 0-3. So together, the 2 quarterbacks that left, 0-8. We get an old guy, Aaron Rodgers, that a lot of us were saying we didn't want, this, that, other. All Coach Tomlin do is turn around and take what he got and go win games with guys that lose elsewhere. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all all the time.
Tell him, Yenzi State. Tell him.
Decide to pay 2 of that big money. Mike McDaniel, the offensive genius. Where they at now? Great, hit the reset button again 3 years later.
Tell him, Tate.
Stop and listen to what I'm telling you. That's all I'm saying.
Tell him, Tate.
Coach, this is getting better. Defense is getting better. Offensive line playing better together. And Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf is developing a better rapport. The Steelers are trending up all the way around.
Agree.
Yeah, Yenzi. Listen to that, Yenzi, especially you, Claude, with your diabolical self. Especially you.
Agreed. So we have the Titans of Tennessee going to play the Raiders of Vegas And right now that game is 20-10. Right now it's 20-10. Cam Ward, 23 of 34, 173 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Geno Smith, 17 of 23, 174 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Ashton Genty, 23 carries, 75 yards, and 1 touchdown. Talk to me about this game, G.
They fight for their life. They fight for Geno fighting for his life. He trying to stay on the field, dog. But the Tennessee Titans, they just young. I'm just ready to collect my corner time about Dan Moore being all that good, dog. Max Crosby and them out there eating today, dog. Yeah, they're killing that boy. They're killing him, man. He ain't got no time to do nothing. Tennessee, the next 2 years, needs to draft 7 offensive linemen in a row.
7?
From pick 1 through 7, offensive line. 1 through 7.
Oh, my God.
Offensive line.
Tate, man, talk to me about this game, bro.
Yeah, man. Pete Carroll just committed to the running, and we need to run the ball more. They doing this without Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers playing.
Yep.
The best player is not playing.
Yeah.
Best player on offense. Ashton Genty got a touchdown today. They playing some Raider football. They playing a trash team.
Yeah, facts.
But all you can do is beat the teams on your schedule. So Raiders gonna get the win. And yeah, I don't know who they play next week, but just try and put something together.
Jaime says
Tate, mute master.
Tate speaks the truth when he's not on mute.
Shout out to the homie Jaime, man.
Jaime! Oh God!
Call me the mute master.
That's boss, Jaime. That's boss.
Hey, so the 49ers went to Tampa to play the Buccaneers, and right now they are getting spanked 27-19.
That's not a spanking. Tampa just missed the field goal, and the 49ers getting the ball close to midfield with 8 minutes left. So they won score down.
8 points. 8 points. Yeah. So, but the sad news for the 49ers today, they lost Fred Warner. He's gone. He looks like he broke his ankle. If you saw it live, you saw that his leg went one way, his ankle went another. Yeah. And they popped it back. They actually showed him popping it back into place, which was crazy. So he'll be out for a while. What you think about this game, G?
Man, that's why I love YouTube TV and the NFL ticket, bro, because I had like 9 screens up today. As many screens as I had as I could have. I had, man, them screens is beautiful, dog. When you got all them screens, you can watch all the plays on all the games, man. And so I was able to actually see that play, man. Prayers to Fred Warner, man. I don't know. We have seen some horrific injuries this year in the NFL. We have seen some horrific injuries. And this is one of them ones, for all you guys that don't know, it actually looked worse than the injury Tyreek Hill had. And Tyreek Hill had a horrific injury for the Miami Dolphins.
It really did.
Fred Warner's injury was bad, bro. So prayers for his family. Hope he gets well. But I think this is the beginning of the end for the 49ers, man. I think after they lose this game, they've been winning with smoke and mirrors already anyway because they got so many guys listed as out and injury prone and all whatever else. But I think without their leader on defense, I don't think the 49ers pull this thing out, bro.
Yeah, Tate, talk to me, man.
Yeah, they beat the Rams in the game. I thought the Rams should have won, but the Rams to me are the class of the NFC West. The 49ers got good coaching. They put it together. Seattle got a good defense. I'm still not going to be a believer in Sam Darnold, especially even have a good season. He showed me last year when they was 14-3 in that last game when they was for the division against Detroit. He got sacked like 7-8 times, throw some interceptions. They went to the playoffs, lost one and done with home field advantage. No, they had to go on the road because they was a wild card. So, yeah, the game loss against Detroit was a bad loss. Same thing with Danny Dimes. We're seeing Danny Dimes have a decent season, make the playoffs. He went and won the game in Minnesota. But then he ended up not doing nothing. I mean, same guy. I don't believe until I believe.
Your facts.
Understood. Last game that's currently happening right now, Big G, the Packers are up 24-10, 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We have in this game Joe Flacco is 24 of 39, 173 with one tutty. Jordan Love is 18 of 24, 227, one touchdown, one interception. Josh Jacobs, 16 carries, 85 yards, two touchdowns. Jamar Chase, 9 catches for 75 yards. Talk to me, G.
Flacco just out there forcing the ball. I've been watching it the whole time.
He just forced a touchdown to Jamar Chase to cut it to 24-17.
Four for 5. He got you ahead of me.
Just happened. You about to see Jamar Chase get a touchdown there.
4 for 5. Joe Flacco out there forcing the ball, bro. He out there forcing the ball, and that's what they brought him there for.
That's what they brought him there for.
They brought Flacco there to force the ball vertically, right? And I'm shocked that Green Bay hasn't been able to get an amount of pressure on him. I don't know what the hell the Cincinnati Bengals offensive line did before. They might have been doing some creatine and all whatever else they needed to do to stabilize themselves because they ain't really been getting to Flacco. I mean, he's a statue of a quarterback,
now.
Yeah. 20, make it 24-21, right? If they get to 2, right?
No, make it 24-18. But they're saying we get the ball back, we score a touchdown, we're gonna win.
Yeah. But I don't know what Tim Lyons said he's forcing the ball. He is forcing the ball to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
He just forced a 2-point conversion. That's good.
Yes, he forced.
With 4:11 left, the Bengals got 2 timeouts. You about to get a big close to Josh Jacobs right now.
Yeah, that's Matrix worthy, dog. That's the whole reason they got him. They got him the ball to force the ball to T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. That's why they got him.
At the very least, give him opportunities because that's a big investment. That's a $70 million investment. Jamar making damn near 30. That's a $70 million investment that we're Browning in wasn't getting the rock. And Joe Burrow already out. So it's like, damn, we lost $50 million Joe. Now we can't get $70 million Jamar T going because Joe out. We got to bring somebody in here that can fire that bitch down the field and try and get the ball.
Tim, how is that negative by me saying that's not negative? He's forcing the ball to T. Your backup trash quarterback, Jake Browning, was super duper garbage. He couldn't complete a pass to save his life. They brought Flacco in to force the ball. You paid all that money for the outside. You got to give them the ball, bro. How is that negative? That's just speaking facts. You just mad because your team trash. And I can't wait till we beat the hell out of you on Thursday night so I can talk super trash to you.
You getting ahead of yourself. I don't like doing
Give a damn. We're going to beat the hell out of them on Thursday night. I can't wait till we play. Joe Flacco ain't making it out the game, dog. I'm telling you right now, he ain't making it out the game. He ain't making it out the game. He ain't making it out the game.
We go from one extreme to the other. We big trash. Now we about to whoop ass. We like, can I just get some consistency?
Bro, Joe Flacco ain't making it out. I've been talking yak about the Steelers all season. I'm going to keep on talking. Flacco ain't making it out the game. Dylan Gabriel mobile, we sacked him 6 times. Joe, unless your offensive line all hit steroids and cocaine before the game start, dog, TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, Nick Herbig is going to get sexual with you. Cincinnati, you in trouble. You in trouble, dog. You in trouble.
Oh my gosh. Hey, so the last 2 we have 3. Wait a minute. We got 2 games tomorrow. So we have the evening game tonight, which is the Lions and the Chiefs. That's a banger. We've already had our predictions, but talk to me, Tate, man. How you feeling about this Lions Chiefs game?
Man, I picked the Lions. Both y'all picked the Chiefs, I believe. So this my get one game kind of, But I feel like now I'm starting to have a change of heart, man. But
Olivia Newton-John.
That's facts. That's the answer. Go ahead, Tate.
Oh yeah, good one. Old heads.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
We didn't know it all.
I think Detroit can run the ball. I think they can run the ball. That's why I think. And if they protect Jared Goff, I think they'll be okay. By protect, that means keep big Chris Jones up from wrecking the pocket. And I'm not worried about the edges so much. But yeah, man, I see a formula, but home field advantage with Kansas City playing at home, Patrick Mahomes, it's a tough call, but I picked Detroit. Looking forward to a good game. We'll be flipping between that and the first game of the ALCS, man. It's right, yeah. The Commanders and Toronto Blue Jays, 2 teams we don't want to see We'd have much rather saw a big brand team, the Yankees or the Red Sox or the Tigers or anybody. We got to go to either Canada or way out to where Tim at in Seattle to watch the World Series.
They trash.
G, what you think about this game, the Lions and the Chiefs?
High scoring. I think they're gonna put up between the two of them. They're gonna put 55 plus on the board. If I say 50, like total score 55, both teams will get 25 plus, 30 point plus. I think they have two high flying offenses. The Detroit Lions, the Detroit Lions actually can solidify themselves as the number one team in the NFL. If they get a big win tonight against the Chiefs, bro. Everybody in the league would have to say they're the best team if they beat the Chiefs tonight.
Just what song was that? Say it was all good just a week ago. Whose song was that in? Because just a week ago, Big G was on the Bills. I heard him say it.
Get the Bills out of here. I flipped on the Bills 3 weeks ago because I told you they're gonna start losing games. Yes, I did because I told you that they was gonna beat Atlanta.
I told you the Bills wasn't on. They beat. I said they struggled against New Orleans. They struggled against Miami, and they beat the Jets. They wasn't that impressive. That's what I said when you said right now you got to say it's Buffalo.
Detroit, the best team. If they win tonight, they're the best team in the league.
And that was Jay-Z, Dead Presidents. It was all good just a week ago.
My music know it all.
Claude said you can't sleep on the Bengals on Thursday. The Steelers are terrible on Thursday, and Flacco doesn't fear the Steelers.
I don't give a damn about Joe Flacco. We're going to do something strange to him. I'm telling you right now, if the Bengals offensive line don't hit steroids and cocaine between now and Thursday, we are going to sack him at least 6 times, maybe 7, maybe 8. I promise you right now, we're gonna pick him off at least twice. Dog, they in trouble.
Big G, listen. He said Big G changes his takes more frequently than he changes.
I'm not worried about Tim Lyons, dog.
That was B-Dirt.
Well, I'm not worried about neither one of them diabolical Bengal dudes, dog. They just mad because they team trash.
we definitely lose. Cincinnati gonna beat us.
I promise you, we ain't losing.
Oh no! Look, so the Bills are going to Atlanta to play the Falcons. We talked about that. Give me a preview, man. What you thinking?
Well, I think we'll see why Buffalo is not the best team. I don't know. I picked Atlanta to win, but I think they go to Atlanta and because it's in Atlanta. 1, 2, they have problems. I feel like with the run, Bijan gonna have a big game, and I need Kyle Pitts to get involved because he's my fantasy tight end this week because Brock Bowers hurt. So all my arrows is pointing towards Atlanta down in the A. Michael Penix having a good game against him.
G.
I mean, I think Atlanta wins. I mean, I told y'all 2 weeks ago I was going to pick Atlanta first, even before they play, because I think Atlanta has the formula to make Buffalo ineffective. Atlanta has 2 strong, fast, young, pass rush defensive ends that can make Josh Allen look average. So because his game is being able to run the ball on you, scramble, and get away, and get outside of the pocket. That's his whole game. So if they can get it, they can get after him early. I think Atlanta could cause some problems to Buffalo, bro. Now they got a good running game. Cook can run the ball, and that's what Buffalo. The counter to that is for Cook to line up and just run the freaking football. Buffalo to run the football with Cook, but I think Atlanta. And if Atlanta's smart, be good in coaching and run Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson should get between 23 and 30 carries this game. Take the ball away from touches. Yeah, take the ball away from Atlanta. I mean, from Buffalo. Take the ball away from them. Keep the time of possession, 9, 10, 11 play drives. Time of possession. Keep the ball away from Buffalo. And Atlanta, you should win. But you never know, man, because Atlanta coach, man. Come on, dog. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. The last one is the Bears are going to Washington to play the Commandos. Listen, man, Jaden Daniels, I think, is going to have a big game in this one, bro. Like, I really believe Jaden Daniels is going to end up being the difference in this game. But could this be the breakout game for Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams? Talk to me, Tate. Talk to me, man.
Well, you say breakout. Caleb Williams' numbers are better than Jaden Daniels' numbers. And, I mean, so Caleb Williams is not trash. I think the Commanders – I picked the Commanders to win. But, I mean, so I don't think he needs a breakout game in the fact that it'd be a win, and it's kind of where they season turned last year in D.C. here where that Hail Mary, they lost the game. And let's not forget the Commanders only beat one team with a winning record last season. So it's not like they was the greatest team ever, and they beat the Bears with a losing record because the DB was arguing with somebody in the crowd getting a Hail Mary call on his head. So
Facts.
hopefully they clean some of that up. That was on your boy that's over there in Dallas now, your defensive coordinator, Eberflus. He was the coach last year. So Ben Johnson clean some. It's gonna be a competitive game, man. It's gonna be a good game. I think it's one of the best matchups of the weekend. I'm looking forward to seeing Jaden and Caleb go at it. Not to see who's the best. I think they'll both be really, really good quarterbacks, but it's just gonna be a good game, man. So we'll see.
Yeah. I definitely understand it. So we had some developments this week. I mean, in college football. Big G, man, go ahead, talk about it. You know, we right here at the end. Talk about this real quick.
Well, I already done told you, dog. You know, we got a PSA announcement that's gonna go to our boy James Franklin. I'm gonna hold the sign up first so you can see that. But you know, it's a PSA announcement. James, make sure you take a listen up to this PSA announcement for you, dog.
You're fired.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, it's over.
James Franklin, he's out of here, man. I mean, $50 million, they paid him out. They paid him out. They did what A&M did. They gave him $50 million, which is just free money. Yeah. He won.
Bro, they lost to back-to-back weeks to UCLA and Northwestern.
Hold up, G. Before we even get there, let's give credence to why we're saying what we're saying.
What do you mean?
1 out of 14. 1 for 14. That's how many top 10 teams he's beat. 1 out of 14. How many top 5s he's beat? I think it was like 0 out of 8 or 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like, he's been getting free money for years. And yes, you had Michael Parsons come through there. Yes, you had Saquon come through there. Yes, you had the Tyler
Carter.
Warren. And then you had the guy who plays for the Giants. You had him come through. Yeah. But you haven't been and just one Big Ten championship. That's horrible.
Well, the issue is that I got two opinions about James Franklin. Like I said, first of all, number one, you lost UCLA and Northwestern back-to-back. That's a fireable offense right off the bat. However, you had a quarterback that everybody and their mama was saying was going to be the number 1 overall pick, and you never developed him. Drew Aller, in my opinion, even though he just suffered a season-ending injury, he needs to apply for a medical red shirt and transfer.
Yeah.
Because if he goes in this year's draft, he's a 4th or 5th round draft pick. He's not that good. And that's because James Franklin, as a coach, never developed him. You have 2, keep in mind me, you say 2 NFL running backs. You have NFL talent on the defensive line, and you don't do anything from a coaching perspective. It was malpractice from James Franklin the last 2 years. Now, here you go, and he deserved to be fired. Now, y'all know I got feet on the ground when it comes to college football. People are connected to people. And I'm hearing that Penn State is going to make a splash hire in the next 14 days. They already got the guy who they want. I'm hearing multiple names. I don't know for sure, but as soon as I get the name, I promise you, I'm dropping it. But I'm hearing that they're going big game hunting. I can throw some names I've heard. I've heard John Gruden. I've heard Matt Rule. I've heard Jimbo Fisher. I heard they're going big game hunting in Penn State because, and by the way, your top 3 recruits, Penn State had a top 5 class coming into this next season. Their top 3 recruits have already decommitted, including the running back who's all freaking world. And now they talking about the Buckeyes might be able to go in and fish and reel him on in. So you cannot let this thing fall apart up in Happy Valley, because if it falls apart, what are you left with? You're going to have to rebuild, not at the same capacity from Joe Paterno, but you're going to have to rebuild when it comes to your football program. They can't let that happen. But James Franklin, last note. James Franklin, you need to go be an assistant coach on somebody's staff, preferably a SEC team or a big-time Big Ten team. You need to go to a place where you can learn how to win as a coach. You never knew how to win. They handed you the keys to a car. You had to build it, but you never learned how to win. So you need to go. I personally feel he needs to go sit up underneath Kirby Smart. Sit at Kirby Smart with Georgia. Let Kirby Smart teach you how to win, and then maybe try to get back into coaching.
So you're saying they handed him the keys to a car and he never learned how to drive? Is what
he never learned how to drive it. They handed him a key. They gave him it's like getting a car for your 16th birthday, and you never even go get a license and learn how to drive it. You never learn how to drive it.
Thomas said if Aller had NFL aspirations as a quarterback and decided to go to Penn State, that's kind of on him. LOL. Oh, wow. Claude said, I finally agree with G.
Yeah.
And Big Dirt, B Dirt says, Matt Rule is 8-13 against Big Ten teams in his career.
But he coached at Temple and some other scrub school, and he's got Nebraska 5-1.
Baylor.
And guess what he'll get? Guess what else he'll get if they get Matt Rule? But I'm going to tell you what else he's going to get. Raiola is going to transfer with him. If Matt Rule gets that coaching job at Penn State, instant quarterback, like instant potatoes, instant quarterback in the Big Ten, because Raiola's coming with him over there to Penn State.
Well, don't you think Raiola's a lifetimer, though? He's a lifetimer?
Heck no. Raiola played at had committed to 6 different teams during his process to finally go to Nebraska. No, he's with his daddy. His daddy is a coach, and Matt Rule is his daddy's boy. So if Rule leaves, Raiola's going with him.
Hey, Tate, man, go ahead, man. Parting shots, bro. Go ahead and lock this thing up, man. Talk to us.
Hey, Big-G,
Yes,
do me a favor, man.
Yes, sir.
You got such a great radio voice and stuff like that, man. Like, you can read ad buys and stuff like that. I want you to do me a favor, man. Go ahead and spell out again what I've been telling Steeler fans, man.
RELAX. Relax.
Thank you, Big G. Now let me finish with this, man. Big G, I'm gonna ask you a question because you're a fan. You know how many touchdown passes Russell Wilson and Justin Fields combined for last year?
No, I don't. Not off the top of my head. Not off the top. I don't.
Let me tell you. 21 touchdown passes in 17 games. Through 5 games, you know how many touchdown passes Aaron Rodgers has?
He got about 10. I'll say maybe close to 10.
He has 10 exactly.
Yeah.
10 touchdowns. You know who I said a little bit ago was MVP?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield got 10 touchdowns and 3 coming into today. Now, keep in mind, this is Baker Mayfield's 6th game of the year. Aaron Rodgers only played 5. But after the day, Aaron Rodgers had 10-3. Baker Mayfield went into this week's game with 10-3. Right? Yep. Both their teams is 4-1. Yep. I mean, we overlook Aaron. Look better with Baker, right? Baker got more weapons. Baker got the new hot rookie, Emeka Egbuka.
Let's go, Bucks.
Baker got Mike Evans is hurt, but he got Chris Godwin. Baker got some gas over there. Aaron Rodgers, is he on pace for 30? Yeah, he's
on pace.
On pace for 30. So I just want to say we got a guy. He's playing well. And you know what? Going into this, I thought Aaron Rodgers was a diva, a cancer. We're going to bring problems to the locker room. Aaron Rodgers has been nothing but great. And
my quarterback.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are benefiting from it. The best game of the year, I'd say, as far as quarterback passing touchdowns, Dak had a 4 touchdown game this year. You know who else did? Aaron Rodgers.
My quarterbacks.
I just want to tell you guys again, relax, like Big G spelled out. The defense is getting stronger, coming together. Everybody's getting healthy at the right time. We go ahead and handle business this Thursday and get a win. We get another. Oh well, yeah. Well, Baker, I think So Baker won a few games by 3 points. But yeah, but I'm going off stats. So we feel like because Baker never been there, and Baker redemption story, we think Baker might look better, but not really. 4-1 versus 4-1. I mean, 10 touchdowns and 3 interceptions each. I'm looking at the numbers. So we'll see how I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers gonna win MVP. I'm just saying don't take it for granted. Like LeBron James started getting taken for granted for a lot of his career.
Facts.
A lot of his career. Should have been MVP probably 2 or 3 more times easily. But yeah, man. So just relax, go in the right direction. We can go into Cincinnati Thursday in spite of Big G talking trash already. Get a win. We get a mini bye. Get to really get ready and focus for against Green Bay, who played a competitive game against the Bengals right now. It's just now coming to an end, and see what happens, man. So my take is just to relax, y'all. I've been saying it for about 4 weeks strong, and we just played our 5th game. Relax.
Relax on do it when you wanna go do it. That's that old school song. Oh. G, talk to me, man.
Hey man, listen, thanks for y'all. Yeah, thanks for y'all for rocking with us for another show, man. You can catch all the podcasts on all the different shows on the KnoItAllz channel, weekly, all week, all day, every day. Tomorrow, make sure you check me out for the Level Up College Football Podcast with my girl Teresa B and Sarah C, man. We're going to chop up the college football. And that's where my final take leads me to today. Y'all, in my opinion, the only quarterback worth taking in the first round of the 2026 NFL Draft is Mendoza, the quarterback of University of Indiana. I don't think Nussmeier is worth a first-round pick. I know damn for sure Aller ain't going in the first round. I don't think Cade Klubnik's a first-round NFL draft pick. And maybe Lenore Sellers, based on the way he played last night, has dropped himself out of the first round. Now, it's just like any other NFL year. Quarterbacks always rise to the top because teams are quarterback hungry. But if you're an NFL team this year, you really need to look at building your roster to insert a quarterback in 2027 or 2028. You cannot take the chance on these mediocre quarterbacks that are currently playing college football. And because none of them deserve to be a first-round draft pick, maybe outside of Mendoza, Indiana. I don't think Dante Moore is hot and cold. He might be the next guy up. Nussmeier, definitely, like I said. Cade Klubnik, like I said. These guys are not first-round NFL draft picks. They're not. And if you go to get one, you'll reach for one. That's cool. You're right. It happens every year. The combine, they go look good in shorts and T-shirts, and they don't go back and put the film on and actually do breakdown analysis of what they're doing in the game. These guys are not first-round NFL draft picks. And if you get one, you're going to be reaching. And you might, reaching for a quarterback might put your team in a backwards motion. Trust me, as a Steeler fan, we almost had to live it. Thank goodness for Omar Khan coming in and saving the game and getting us Aaron Rodgers. Because we was in a position where we was going to be looking backward. The Kenny Pickett, Justin Fields, Russell Wilson debacle almost killed us as an organization. So now, 2026, if you're a team that you're hinging between drafting a quarterback and getting another skilled position player or another player that can help you, you need to do it as a franchise. Pittsburgh Steelers Nation, I'm saying all this to say this. I want Jalen Proctor, offensive tackle, University of Alabama. I don't care. We got to trade. I don't care. We got to trade to go get him. 6'6", 336 pounds, left tackle that is a monster. They call plays for him. They throw him the ball. He ran the ball against Missouri and almost scored. Proctor is a super animal playing tackle for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Whatever we got to do to go get that kid, go get him. because that would fortify our offensive line for 10 years. For 10 years. So Steelers Nation, Steelers fans, you're going to hear me saying it over and over again. This ain't the time to reach for a quarterback. Continue to build your 53-man roster to be in position to insert the quarterback maybe in 2027 or 2028.
Love it, G. And you mentioned this, the flagship show, the KnoItAllz, as today, of course. Monday, tomorrow, Level Up will be at 6 p.m. That's Rather Cavalier happens right after at 7:30. Tomorrow, that's on Monday. Tuesday, Big G's Rant happens at noon. Wednesday, Smash the Gas and Pump Your Brakes happen at 7:15 and 8:05 respectively. Thursday, we have our noon pick'em show.
Respectively, not perspectively.
Respectively, excuse me.
Girlyism.
Yeah, girlyisms. They're there.
Facts.
And then Friday, we have the homies at 8 p.m. And then Saturday, Level Up. And then we're going to have another show that's going to happen here pretty quick, Just a Guy. Look forward to those shows happening, here in the near future. Tate, G, you got any other thing before I jump into Mod's moments and let them go?
Nah, Mod. I mean, Tate, I'm good.
I got Tate's take on Wednesday at noon too.
Oh, Tate's take on Wednesday at noon. This is our schedule. Of course, we're going to start blasting it some more all throughout the social media world, so you'll be able to check that out and just tap in with us, man. Wherever you see us, tap in with us each and every day. We try to bring you some new content just to let you guys know, hey, man, we're behind the scenes. We're working with you. We're working for you, and we love what we do. One of the things that I've been doing on top of the podcast world, and I haven't been able to really give you more cowboy content because of it, is I'm finishing a project that I really feel very passionate about. If you don't know about me, I am from a small town in West Texas. I grew up in a small town called Coleman, Texas. For less than 4,000 people. And I went, throughout the school year, I was there. And then in the summers, I spent my summers in South Oak Cliff in Dallas, right next to Redbird Mall. And definitely, if you don't know anything about Dallas in South Oak Cliff, that's the hood. Just let me tell you. So I got an opportunity to grow up in rural America, at the same time getting a good look at what urban America look like, and it gave me a balance that most people didn't have. But I learned that as I grew up in time, there were a lot of people like me, and there's a project that I have been working on and diligently working on. I shared the video with you guys for the first single from that album. I'm going to share this single, not the video, but I'm going to go ahead and share the single as we are going off. But one of the things for Mod's Moments is, and I wanted to talk to you guys about real quick, is the name of this single is Hope and a Dream. And sometimes in your life, that's all you have. Sometimes in your life, you have hope and a dream, and that is the only thing that you have. And especially in a place where you've seen your mother, she was born in that place, your father was born in that place, and they both died in that place, and now you're still in that place. Sometimes the first thing to go is your hope. And we know that hope deferred makes the heart sick. So I want to make sure, one of the things that I do with everything that I do is I want to motivate, I want to inspire, and I want to push people to be the greater version of themselves. So, today I would just like to tell everybody who's listening, make sure that you hold on to your hope. Make sure that you hold on to your dream. And you're going to be doing those things every day of your life. And, with me, I always say that the word is going to be a light to my feet and a lamp to my path. And it's going to continue to push me towards the future. And just a little bit, I take one step, because my steps are ordered. I take one step and put one foot in front of the other. And it's not a running thing, because it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Life is definitely not a sprint. It's a marathon. So you have to continually get better each and every day. And if I could see just a little bit in front of my foot, I can make sure that I take that next step, and I take that next step, and I take that next step, and I take that next step. And this is my message to you guys. Man, don't let go of your hope and your dream. I don't care what life has done to you. I don't care what life has made you feel. I don't care what everything has happened in your life. There's still time. You're alive and you're breathing, and it's time to change it. Yesterday's issues won't be tomorrow's future if you allow yourself to live in the moment and change it today. Today you have to, now when you hear his voice, harden not your heart. Change where you are today, and it'll change where you go tomorrow, man. I don't have anything else, but I just wanted to make sure that I encourage you and keep having your hope and a dream. You guys, I appreciate everybody for staying and being here with us on the KnoItAllz. Make sure that you like and subscribe us here on the channel, so when we go live, you'll definitely get those notifications. So like I said, I'm gonna take you guys out with the new single, Hope and a Dream. Hope you like it. It will be out on Friday on everything. So on YouTube, on Spotify, on iTunes, you'll be able to pick it up. Here it is. We'll holler at you guys later, man. Peace.
Feed stores and cattle panels and this muddy caliche. Plus the spotted cell service make it harder to reach me. Watching these windmills turning, flame on the rig burning. Riding up these roads and my heart still yearning. Lord knows it's more to life than this. Big mama prayed that one day I would break out this cycle, do something great. Vision set like the scope on my rifle, aiming at dreams. I'm hoping for the best, but praying through these schemes.
Gave me strength for the day. Where the country boys wait. Looking for a better way. Grab a road behind me. I'ma pay my own lane.
While the street lights flicker on this two-lane road, I hit the gas, accelerate, and I get in my zone. My small town felt like a big place, at least in my mind. Hit the city and come back just to leave it behind. It's quiet here, not much to offer, just a hint of a dream and the hope that God gave when I followed his lead. Cruising the drag, nothing has changed, trouble to find. Don't let your hope die here, take limits off of your mind.
For tomorrow, gave me strength for the day. In my heart, where the country boys stay. Never stop grinding. Looking for a better way. Grab a road behind me. I'ma pay my own lane. For tomorrow, gave me strength for the day. In my heart, where the country boys stay. Never stop grinding. Looking for a better way. Grab a road behind me. I'ma pay my own lane.
From the gravel to the glory, I tell my story loud. From the back to the front pew, standing proud, hands lifted high. But I'm grinding low key, faith, hustle, and hope. That's what set me free.
And a dream. That's all I need.